2015 Chevy Malibu from a dealer. Uh, they buy salvage vehicle, fix them up, and resell them. Sorry about that. We're looking for a light. So I was saying, customer complaint was that the vehicle will not start. There's no communication with the ECM, the power steering control module, or the TCM. I'm sorry, doing my basic checks. Right here I have my notes. Now this one, turn this around. Now this one right here. I found a voltage on the ground wire. Then that lead me to start checking the ground that goes to the block. I have my scope up. Let me show you guys. So the ground is G121. Ground views is this one. Let the thing load. It's kind of slow. There it is. It is the one right here. That is in the by the starter on the block. Connected that. Restore communication to the ECM, but not to the TCM nor the power steering control module. Obviously, somebody was here, as you can see. I'm using Pierce probe. I'm going to cover those up when I'm done. As you can notice, somebody already opened up the harness that already was here. But the issue is that person that came and tried to diagnose the vehicle was the one that put the engine on this vehicle and forgot to tighten up the bolt that goes to that ground. What I believe is happening with this vehicle is over a period of time, trying to be cranked over or started wherever, that ground was arcing, causing these modules to go bad because they share the same ground. So I'm going to test a used module for the TCM and go from there. So next process of our testing. This is a TCM from another vehicle that the cylinder were bad, and the thing I'm going to show proof that we do have a faulty TCM due to that background. The TCM, like I mentioned, is from another vehicle. The last three of the VIN is 870. The original is 423. I'm going to remove this and connect the original. As you see, it is connected. We go to TCM. As you see, no communication. So we do have a faulty TCM, and we do have a faulty what's it called, power steering control module. The battery was low. I don't know if it was related to it or not, but I wasn't having communication with the BCM initial startup. I want it to act up again so I could get it and completely confirm that there's no issues, because I don't want to give the vehicle to the customer and have issues. So this Malibu, the history behind it, you guys will see a little bit more about it. It's from a dealer that buys and sells crashed vehicles. So it went to this shop. They replace the engine cradle, the motor, and the transmission. What I remember is that the transmission was damaged due to the collision, and that damaged the motor. So the mechanic there, the mechanic there started taking apart the harness, started messing around here and there. So this is the reason why we tell people be careful where you take your cars to. Sometimes just going the cheap route doesn't mean it will be the perfect route. So to have to do my tests, I found out I didn't have communication with the TCM or the power steering control module. Power steering control module, sorry. And the engine control module. Intermediately, the BCM. With further check, I noticed that the ECM, the TCM, and the power steering control module share the same ground. I found a loose ground that wasn't even connected. So my theory is, so many times I try to crank it, that would cause it to fail. That's just a theory because I could get a donor TCM and I could communicate with it, but I cannot communicate with the original TCM. It's a global A. If you know about global A's, you cannot use a module without virginizing them, cloning them, or pretty much that's the only way that I know of. There'll be more video regarding this vehicle, but sometimes I don't have time to get everything under footage.